Solidarity says it will be laying criminal charges against those implicated in the state capture report at the Brooklyn police station in Pretoria. The accused include former President Jacob Zuma as well as former head of Transnet and Eskom Brian Molefe. They're among 19 people accused of state capture. eNCA's Pule Lichiti Jones is covering this story for us. Let's cross to him live now. Pule, who exactly is Solidarity laying charges against in addition to those names I've already mentioned?
Yeah, definitely. Those are some of the names we know, Tafuma, which includes the former President Jacob Zuma, former SAA Chair Dumien, and of course the former Denel Chair as well, Mr. Daniel Mancha, all who have been implicated in some of the Zondo Commission reports which have been made public. This is a race to accountability. Solidarity Trade Union is of the view that they have a comprehensive docket and, of course, in a formidable case in ensuring that those who actually brought some of the state-owned entities to its knees are held to account. In just about a few minutes from where we are right now, we do know that that case will be opened by the union, and they're of the view that there should be accountability. We've also seen how party ANC has released a statement saying that its chair yesterday, who is, of course, Jeff Radebe, had, of course, handed over and given them feedback as to how far they were with some of those who were implicated within their organization, saying they would make further representations during the extended NWC meetings, National Working Committee meeting within the ANC that's expected to take place in early April. And as it is right now, the likes of, Daniel Mancha, we do understand that they were, cross-examined by Paul Kennedy as well, who was representing the commission then, who were alleged to have had trips to Dubai when he was still under a chairperson under Denel, and he had of course denied it, said that was in his personal capacity and that he did not have to declare the trips that he had, which was paid by a man called Anshu Chawala, who was a former CEO of Zahara then. And we do know that these are some of the allegations that were brought against him, and while that's the case, the former president has made it quite clear that there will be challenging the third part of the report, which has been implicated not only one but three of them, and that his legal team were working to ensure that they can take on the reports.
All right, Solidarity, of course, a trade union at its core. So what stake do they have in laying these criminal charges? What's the motivation?
Definitely, they believe that some of their members were affected by what one would call as allegations of grand theft corruption when working at some of these institutions. They believe that it's high time that there should be fast-tracked investigations, and therefore, as frustrated as they are, they believe that they've worked overtime in compiling this, what they've called comprehensive docket, and ensuring that there can be accountability. But one must also note that there has been some fight back amongst those who have been implicated, such as the likes of the former president. We've also tried to reach out to the former SAA chair, Dudumieni, who hasn't responded to our questions as to whether should be taking legal action against what is happening. And it will also be quite convenient to hear what the likes of the former chair at Denel, Mr. Mancha, have to say regarding this new development that we're currently witnessing, where Solidarity is taking further action against those who were implicated in the Zondo Commission report.
You say there has been fight back from the likes of the former President Zuma. What has that fight back been?
Well, this has, culminated in a process of them having to take legal action and releasing a statement saying that they will be, of course, going through the report, which is the third report, volume 3, which is released by the commission as well, which had him implicated. He was not the only one there, of course. We also saw the Minister of Energy and, of course, chairperson of the ANC, Gweda Mantashe, there saying he will be taking the report upon judicial review. But these are just some of the things that we've been seeing from those who have been implicated. The owners will also be relying on the ANC to now fast-track their processes in terms of ensuring that some of their members are, of course, held to account, which they've said that they will be deliberating some of these issues at their extended National Working Committee, which will look into those who were implicated in all of the Commission's reports. They have reiterated previously that they're willing to work with the reports, but we're yet to see what kind of action will be taken from there. In just a couple of minutes from now, Solidarity says they will be opening that case, and we'll see as to how that process will actually be fast-tracked as well. We should do know that it will rely on the National Prosecuting Authority and, of course, other law enforcement agencies to investigate the scale of the allegations of corruption that was taken and that was involved within some of these state-owned institutions, which nearly collapsed, some of them, with some of the theft and, of course, the criminal activities that had erupted then.
All right, Pule, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Pule Lutriti Jones standing by to go to the Brooklyn police station.